I help ambitious women who are being held back by alcohol addiction gain mastery over your life instead of allowing your addictions to rule your future. Are you a woman that has a really big vision for your business, but you're not implementing that vision and fulfilling that desire? Are you beginning to realize that it's alcohol that could be standing between you and your dreams and your very own personal transformation? If you're anything like I was when I was trapped in that alcohol loop, right now you're probably wasting hours negotiating with yourself and thinking about your master plan on how you can moderate your drinking. How to keep drinking just a few glasses, because you can't imagine a life without being able to have at least one or two. So I come from South Australia. It's a place where there are a lot of wineries. And do you know what my favorite food is? It's a beautifully prepared charcuterie board full of fine meats and cheeses and fruit and dips and gourmet crackers. How was I ever gonna be able to experience life fully without this idyllic scene of me soaking up the Australian sun at a winery with people indulging all around me? It can be really hard in the beginning, imagining what a life without alcohol looks like. But I want to let you know something. If it's possible that I could move past this part of my life that I thought I loved so much and definitely couldn't live without, then you can do it too. It all comes down to being guided through your transformation by someone that's in the trenches with you and someone that's been through it and is now living this beautiful life free from her crippling addictions. One of the most challenging parts of overcoming alcohol use disorder is that while you've decided to elevate your life, it doesn't necessarily mean that those around you have decided to do the same. And it's highly likely that those people around you might even include your own husband. So what's really important is that you shift your circle of influence and get around people like myself and others that I guide who all desire the same or a similar outcome. Breaking free from that alcohol loop is nearly impossible when everything around you stays the same. And one of the most powerful shifts you can make is elevating the people in your life. You know, we're going to become who we surround ourselves with. That's not a cliche, it's really true, and I know this because I personally had to step back from certain situations in the beginning when I was first getting sober. The right people are going to become one of your greatest tools for lasting change and helping to create healthy patterns in your life. The life that I had when I was drinking suddenly became unreliable. I knew that alcohol was the only thing standing in the way, and it was right in between me and the life that I constantly was dreaming about. So here's the great news. I've developed and mapped out a simple system that can get you started today. You're going to find that free resource in the description and in the first pinned comment down below this video. For just a minute, I want you to take a breath and allow yourself to go deep within. I want you to give yourself permission to dream about and imagine what a life looks like when you're free from your addictions. Where are you? Who are you surrounding yourself with? Are you walking in the mountains with a gentle breeze on your face? You know, something amazing has happened since I took my last drink of alcohol on December 28th, 2024. I literally dream about hiking and disappearing into the mountains. And I promise you, I never felt like that after I'd woken up having drunk a bottle of wine the night before. I really do dream about escaping with my husband and my children to this idyllic scene that's free from phones and devices and quick dopamine hits on social media. Almost every American I meet tells me, I would love to go to Australia. I'd love to visit there. It's at the top of my bucket list. So let's do this fun exercise together for a minute. I want you to picture yourself on the Australian coastline with the sounds of the ocean waves infiltrating your soul. If you have children, how do they see you now? That you're a mother that's present and who's fully in tune with the needs of her children. A mum that your children want to emulate and model their life on because they've witnessed your transformation right in front of their own eyes. And they're so proud of who you've become. How does that make you feel when you step into this next phase of your life? To know that all of this is not only possible, but it's fully available to you. I want you to picture a version of yourself that those closest to you won't recognize because you've literally become someone completely new. You're not wearing the label of addiction anymore. People will see you and they will want what you have. The peace, the real and meaningful connections, the success they witness you having because you're now living such a full and purpose-driven life. You know, just yesterday I had somebody ask me, Jaiden, when can I stop referring to myself as an alcoholic or somebody who's in that grey area of alcohol use disorder? And I replied to this question by saying, you can stop making that label your identity as soon as you know that the life that you have now on the other side of alcohol is so good that you're fully confident that you will never go back. I'm going to make today's video so simple. I want recovery to feel so real that you can taste it. I'm pointing this video today fully to the heaven place. The heaven place for you is a life free from alcohol and addiction. I'd like to share something. I work with ambitious women like you who are ready to break free from the heavy chains that alcohol has wrapped around you today. Let's redirect all the mental space you're using to negotiate with yourself about drinking alcohol, and instead of pouring poison into your glass, let's pour restoration into the glass, or into the container of your life, and into that regeneration of your soul. You have to first take care of yourself before you can show up as the mum, the wife, and the confident entrepreneur that you deeply desire to be. What if those foggy, wasted days became your most productive ones? So this is actually what self-mastery does. It takes the energy you've been losing to alcohol and transforms it into real progress and real money and a real future, that you're starting to move the needle in ways that you never thought possible. And you're now stepping into a version of yourself that honestly not even you saw coming. So I turned 50 in 2025, and standing by and watching my children grow up so fast right in front of my own eyes, I didn't have another minute to waste being anxious and depressed and stressed out, addicted, and waking up hungover. For a really limited time, I'm opening a door and offering you a gift where you can get on a free call with me, where we can begin to plan what your alcohol freedom journey is going to look like. This is how you can rise out of your current situation and step into who you know in your heart that you truly want to be. I hope that you can take advantage of this opportunity while you can. My videos are soon going to be reaching thousands of women who really need this, and I won't be able to dedicate the time to speak individually to all of you when that happens. The only thing standing in the way of you and your transformation is getting started today. If you found value here in this video, can you please click the like button and subscribe, and that way you'll never miss a future upload. And I'll see you right here in the next video.